tuning in. I'm Sylvia.
And I'm Sabrina Henderson.
And this is Weekend Update.
Our first news is, well, not that surprising, but according to the police, George Michael was found stuffed in his car earlier Sunday in London and was arrested on suspicion of drug possession. So we had the very old George Michael to tell you his side of the story. Come on out, George! Hey!
How are you, my God? It's so nice to meet you. Hello. Oh, there's a camera. I almost peed myself coming out here. Bloody hell. So,
George, tell us the truth. Were you really stoned when you were in the car?
well, actually, I'd like to clear that all up. You see, my doctors were afraid I was becoming a bit anorexic, and they wanted to give me a medication that would cause me to be hungry, get the munchies, as you would. And so I was taking my medication me being a bloke, you know, I took it outside the house. That's all.
Oh, I see. Apparently, you got us off.
Right out. I mean, I had to get myself in the news somewhere again. I mean, did you know that David Beckham is not on the English team anymore?
David Beckham?
What a bloke, I swear to God. Nice blonde though.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Wow. So are you sure about that? Because I'm going to be the first time you were like smoking some pot.
Yeah, dude, I mean, come on, everyone knows you're a drug addict, okay? So don't be shy, tell us the truth. Were you or were you not stoned?
Well, like I said, I'd like to clear it up. I was simply taking my medication. Of course, I'm not going to lie. The medication is, it does have its side effects of getting high, but I was taking my medication. That's the story I'm sticking to.
George, tell me this, because I'm dying to know. How did you come from being an 80s pop sensation to a pothead like yourself? No offense.
I'm still a pop sensation. You ask any man in the audience, they don't like "Wake Me Up Before You Go." See? Or I Want Your Sex. Any woman out there loves that song. And how about I need some time off from that emotion.
Right, you go to that while we get back to the real news, shall we?
Yes, please.
Last Thursday, Governor Schwarzenegger attended a Moon Festival celebration in Los Angeles. And while surrounded by Asian Americans, he declared that the Mexican immigrants have a hard time adapting to American life, since they can't let go of their home. This is what he said. They try to stay Mexican, but try to be in America. So there's this back and forth. What I say to Mexicans is you have to go immerse yourself and assimilate into American culture and become part of the American fabric. That's how America embraces you. And right after the festival was over, he headed downtown California to the grand opening of a new Waffles Mexican restaurant and enjoyed some chimichangas and tequila.
I love those chimichangas.
I know it's special. And you know when's your birthday to start singing?
Perhaps Hilton and Cold Richie has seemed to set aside their differences.
I was reading it. I really was.
And Bobby Makeup becoming BFFs again. I mean, who wrote this?
I don't know.
This is fake news. You know,
I find it interesting.
you would.
Yeah.
Oh, in other news, scientists have discovered that people born with a big head doesn't necessarily mean that they have big brains. It's actually the opposite. They tend to have smaller brains. Take for example.
Right?
Yeah.
And in related news, President George W. Bush attended a news conference on Wednesday where he was asked many questions about the war in Iraq, in which he somehow desperately needed to change the topic, so he complimented on a reporter about his suits. And everyone else there started talking about how their tailor kept on saying, "This is nice, it's a good suit, how much it costs," and blah, blah, blah. And like always, President Bush goes giving his retarded opinion on something. I guess now we'll be able to see George W. Bush right next to Joan Rivers live on all those red carpets, on all those coming award shows which no one even watches.
I watch those.
Researchers have discovered that military women are now joining the military to lose weight, more likely to develop an eating disorder.
Really?
Yes, you know my grandma joined like 2 days ago and she lost like 10 pounds.
You know what? I thought Jenny Craig worked, and look at me. I didn't do anything.
Stop it.
On Wednesday, a 12-year-old boy cried wolf, and apparently the wolf turned out to be his imaginary friend. The boy had told the school the security, that a man went up to him and the bus stop and said he was going to threaten violence at his school, which made the North and Western Montgomery County schools lock their doors and heighten their security. The 12-year-old boy is now in a mental hospital being examined for any psychological problems and/or fairy tale fantasies.
2 men suspected of being MS-13 gang members have been charged with attempted murder in a stabbing that happened September 23rd after a party in Gettysburg. Apparently, someone drove off in one of the 2 gang members' car because his girlfriend drove with another man. The gang members found out about the car missing and attacked one of the men and stabbed him 4 times.
I just want to clarify something. It was not the MS-13. It was those trucos, man. These Mexicans, they're trying to blame everything on these salvadoreños, I swear. Sorry. Our babies a threat to the nation. I mean, think about it. Babies are like 9 to 12 pounds, 21 to 36 inches. They're pretty heavy, you know? And they never shut up. They really never shut up.
Hallelujah there. Hallelujah. Shut him up!
I'll take care of that.
George,
No.
Tommy got it.
This just in. A mother has used her baby as a weapon against her boyfriend. I repeat, a mother has used her baby again as a weapon. As a boyfriend.
Fathers, take your babies and run! Sorry, just thought we should do that.
Oh, right.
Well, George, it's been great having you here.
It's been a pleasure being here. I mean, God, here in America. I'd just like to clear things up one more time. America, I'm not a pothead. I know you love me for my songs. And I'm not dead yet. I have a new album coming out, which no one will hear about for another 20 years, but it's okay. So, yeah, I'd like to say one more thing. Something I always want to say. Good fight and good night.
Nice.